Welcome in, everyone. The NBA Cup has reached the knockout stage. And this game starts the elimination round for the NBA Cup tournament. All teams won their respective groups, but only one can advance.
Yeah, this tourney can kind of sneak up on you. Suddenly, the intensity is much higher, and so are the stakes.
And here we are in the quarterfinals. MP's very pleased to be here, but he knows the job is not done yet.
Oh, yeah, and MP wants it all. From the start of this competition, he told us he is all in on winning this thing, and he's 3 wins away from reaching that goal.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. We've got Lyles. Barrett is out there with Mitchell. Then it's White, and it's Thunder in at the point. Now, here's Mitchell. White setting the pick for Mitchell. Mitchell is double. 4 on the clock. Thunder. Gill with the rebound. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Spencer, the pass to Akwebu. Hits the three-point bomb.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Spencer. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Powell. Finished off the break.
Offense clicking early here. 3 for 4 to start this one.
Mitchell outside. Shots good by Lyles.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Spencer. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Newman, the pass to Powell. Here's Spencer. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's Thunder missing. The Bulls leading by 3. Five on the clock. There's the pick. Launches it from deep. And the Bulls with another miss.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Offensive rebound. Last outing for Chicago. They won that game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Gives the team such a great element, having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
So it's Chicago now, following the bucket by the Hawks. Pass to Newman. With the shot. Rebound by the Hawks.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Barrett slams it in.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding and rising up off the ground.
Akwebu passes to Newman. Akwebu drills the baseline jumper. He's got 5. The Hawks trailing. Now, here's Lyons. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And that one is off. For Chicago, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Spencer. Beyond the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Mitchell outside. Wide a screen on Powell. Mitchell kicks to Lyles. Fires the 3. The shot by Mitchell, no good. For Chicago, they won the last contest that game against Memphis. Here's Spencer. Here's Newman. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Lyles. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Clippers was phenomenal. He scored 40 points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. That stat line was really unbelievable. It's something you really had to see to appreciate. Back to you guys.
And David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Spencer. Pass to Gill. From the arc. A nice shot by Spencer. Spencer's got 6.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
There's the pick. Here's Lyles. Chicago grabs the miss. Gill's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Spencer. Here's Akwebu. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Here's Thunder. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Lets it go with a 3. Good on the triple. He's got 5.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
It's deflected. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Thunder.
And you can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
And the Bulls with some changes. Tatum, he's checked in for Gill. Rodman comes in for Newman. And Black's subbed in for Powell. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 5. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
The Bulls leading by 5. Pass to Spencer. .143 left to play in the first. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Hawks. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Here's Palmer after the basket by Atlanta. Launches it. Rebounded by the Hawks. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bielich can't tie it up as that one's no good. And Chicago shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. The Hawks trail by 3. The drive by Mitchell. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
All right, a chance to check out numbers for Black. This past month, he's really set himself apart. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And he's a guy who would rather pass the ball off than take a bad shot. Completely unselfish. Unbelievable. I love the way he plays. And again, Chicago, no good. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
That one drops. He ties it up. Here's Palmer. Scoreless thus far. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Powell. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. They get it back. 16 seconds left in the first. Black the pass to Tatum. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Bulls lead by 2.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Atlanta.
Pass to Valentine. Bangs home the trifecta.
Valentine for 3.
And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Hawks lead by 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Rodman is out there with Tatum. Then there's Black. Then there's Powell. And it's Palmer in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Chicago leading. Here's Black. He has yet to score. It's hauled in by Adams. Here's Thunder. In the corner, Valentine with it. Pass to Thunder. And here is Valentine. Shot clock at 6. Traps in the tray. Valentine's got the lead up to 1 now for the Hawks. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Palmer passes to Black. Shoots. Atlanta with the rebound. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
They take on a team they knocked out of the playoffs last season in the conference semis.
Rob. One-on-one fast break. Here's the lob to Adams, and the Hawks can't hang on to the ball.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense had...
Calls timeout. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
Their activity on the defensive end has been fantastic here tonight. They've had deflections, they've ended up with steals, and that's just getting them out on the break and speeding them up. He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Pass to Wiles. Jacks up a three. Gill with the rebound. Gill's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
Lyles passes to Thunder. Patterson with it. Here's the floater. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Mitchell, 2 shots.
And Mitchell drops them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And the foul called on Thunder. That's his first foul.
14 foul.
Spencer, the pass to Black. Here he goes. Good D by Mitchell.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the first half. Pass to Thunder. Now Patterson. Shot clock at 5. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
The Hawks again can't hit. Bulls leading by 7. That's tipped. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. For Atlanta, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line. Free throw good from Thunder. Tatum, he's checked in for Chicago. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Chicago's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. 59 seconds left to play here in the half. Buries it from 3-point range. 16 points for him.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter. And that's a little lack of... fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Here's Spencer. 12 points for him. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. It's good from the top of the key. And now it's only a 5-point Bulls lead. Knocked away. And he drives in.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Spencer, and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he's good on the second.
3 shots.
And he makes all 3. Here's Thunder. Count it! He caught it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls out front, leading by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
For the fan, half-court shots. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shots.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings.
Taking a look at the Hawks, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
You're starting to scare me, Kenny.
Oh, okay. That wasn't scary.
And let's discuss the first half. So far, Atlanta's in a close one.
You can see their offense flowing tonight, especially in transition. Maybe all those extra practice drills are paying off.
Their coaching staff has to be pleased with the pace. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. It's been a clinic out there by Thunder.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the court for Atlanta, they've got Barrett. Thunder is out there with Lyons. Then it's White, and it's Mitchell in at the small forward position. Lyles with a wide open look, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Bulls leading by 5. Newman, the pass to Powell. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Powell's got 13.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Mitchell in the corner. Pass to Lyles. Here's the screen. Pull from the top of the key. Rebound by the Bulls.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper. Was unable to do so.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Spencer. He's got 15. Pass to Gill. Here's Spencer. Three-pointer.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
And it's Lyles in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Gill, the pass to Spencer. And it's sent back by White. There's the drive. To Lyles. Yep, that one goes. Lyles got his third basket of the night right there.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Akwebu covered by Lyons. Here's Spencer. Pulls up, high post, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. 17 points in the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Chicago leading by 5. Chicago calls timeout.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. From outside the arc, basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
You would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Here's Thunder. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
5 attempts for him at the line tonight. He's made 3.
Number 47.
That's good from Thunder. Chicago making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. Both free throws good from Thunder. Bulls have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Spencer, the pass to Powell. Here's Spencer. And foul on the shot, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul.
Personal foul. 17.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He's changing it up here. On the wing, Mitchell. He's got 13. Pass to Thunder. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Lyles. And he's good on the 3 ball. Lyles got the lead up to 10 now for Atlanta.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Tatum a screen. Black, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Clearly a foul.
That one is off.
And he's letting a lot of points get away at the free throw line tonight. It's got to be frustrating to have all that hard work not pay off.
Bulls trail by 11. And the foul called on Thunder. That'll be foul number 5 on him. And due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
And so he makes both from the line. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
"16 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Spencer, and he has 28 points for the game. Pass to Black. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Atlanta ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Rodman is out there with Powell. Then it's Tatum. Then there's Black. And it's Palmer in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Pass to Black. Here's the 3. Rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got rebound number 13 with that last one. To the left wing. Here's Lyles. From outside, off the mark. And so Powell will bring it up for Chicago. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Sinks the triple. Howells got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Chicago.
Even though they're still trailing, he continues to be lights out from the field. What a competitor.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Black. Tatum a screen. Here's Palmer. Outside Tatum. Here's Black. 6 to shoot. Here's Palmer. Misses the three.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Black, and he swishes it right through. Timeout, Hawks. To go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
Look at Thunder, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Pass to Barrett. Here's Thunder. Mitchell up top. A three ball. Another three for Atlanta.
They're trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second three of the game. One in each half.
Here's Akwebu. Bulls making a switch here. Jeffries is checked in.
Coming onto the floor.
And here's Atlanta. They're on a 10-2 run here. Out to White. Pass to Valentine. Hawks passing it around. Here's Thunder. Barrett dishes to White. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. For three, Mitchell. That one, no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
They set the screen. Nice move. Black kicks to Powell. Here's Akwebu. Tips it up.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And it's Mitchell missing. Bulls trail by 14. Here's Black. The Bulls with another miss. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And it's Mitchell missing.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Thunder passes to Mitchell. Here's Thunder. Jeffries with the rebound. And the foul called on Thunder. That's it for him. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. And they move on to the NBA Cup semifinals. These guys are firing on all cylinders.
And really doing their best to represent the Eastern Conference. This is a proud...
on that one.
Good night.
Crowd looks hyped tonight. Better come with it.